Κυρίες και κύριοι, καλησπέρα σας και καλώς ορίσατε στα Eco News By Δεη. Το στρώμα πάγου που καλύπτει τη Γροιλανδία χάνει κατά μέσο όρο 30 εκατομμύρια τόνους την ώρα εξαιτίας της υπερθέρμανσης του πλανήτη, όγκος που είναι κατά 20% περισσότερος από ό,τι πιστεύαμε έως σήμερα. Ομάδα ερευνητών της NASA μελέτησε πώς το στρώμα πάγου της Γροιλανδίας έχει συρρικνωθεί τις τελευταίες 4 δεκαετίες. Όπως λέει αποκλειστικά στον SKAI ο επικεφαλής της έρευνας, SKAI.gr, όταν λιώνει ο πάγος στους πόλους, η στάθμη της θάλασσας ανεβαίνει επικίνδυνα κοντά στον Ισημερινό και τα μεσαία γεωγραφικά πλάτη. Mr. Gardner, thank you for being at Sky TV. So the study that you and your team conducted reveals how Greenland ice sheet has shrunk over the past 4 decades. The lost ice sheet represents an area about the size of the island nation of Trinidad. How alarming is that, and what should we expect for the future?
Our study that our colleagues and I did was looking, like you said, at the retreat of the ice around the Greenland ice sheet. And we've known that the ice sheet's been retreating for a couple decades now. We've measured it from all sorts of different instruments from space, but I think what was surprising about this study is we essentially have found an additional source of loss, which was looking at the retreat that wasn't measurable by some of the other sensors. And we discovered that there was another trillion tons of ice that was lost to the ocean over that 40-year period. So it's a lot of ice. It's a huge amount of retreat. And this is just us watching in real time as the ice sheet responds to a warming planet. This adds an additional 20% ice loss to the total loss of the ice sheet that we had estimated before. So it's significant.
If fully melted, the Greenland ice sheet would raise global sea level by about 7.4 meters. Is this a potential scenario?
Yeah, if the ice sheet was to melt in its entirety, it would take millennia, so thousands of years to melt all the way down. So what we expect to unfold over the next 100 years or so is a substantial melt, but nowhere near a complete melt of the ice sheet. So by 2100, we're expecting on the order of about a meter sea level rise from all sources. When you lose ice at the poles, you actually get larger sea level rise towards the equator and at the mid-latitudes.
Do you believe that humanity has time to reverse the effects of climate crisis?
You know, we know the planet is warming, and we know that the oceans are warming, and we know that both of those things are happening because we're emitting large concentrations of CO2 into the atmosphere, which is absorbing more energy. But you know, the more CO2 we emit, the worse the outcomes will be. And so I think when we have a study like this, it's a good reminder that action's needed and that the outcomes will not be positive if we don't take action.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, σας περιμένουμε στο επόμενο επεισόδιο Eco News By Day. Να έχετε ένα όμορφο βράδυ.